Welcome to Sophia's SuperNatural Communication from Elvis. Watch that glitch. Now everybody knows about glitches. Before, it was a pretty new thing. Of course, this is all going to be for education, citizen journalism, disclosure, higher knowledge.
And a lot of people have seen it.
It's going to be pretty cool.
This update of Lionsgate, 8/6/2017. I had footage of the heroin epidemic on Elvis Presley Boulevard, mixed it with footage I had taken on my iPhone of Elvis, alleged Elvis, with this timestamp rolling. And believe it or not, they put me in the footage too. And what's lovely about that is that they validate the reality that I've told people and lost friends and clients over, and people look at me like I'm nuts. Is that anytime they want, they can flip the cameras around and look at you. And even if you tape up where the little green circle is, there's other places in your screen, just like in your smart TVs and appliances and all sorts of things, that grab bits of information and have exchange and put off emissions that aren't so good for you, no matter which way you slice it. And you should protect yourself, by the way. But I mixed them together. And for example, I have a few clients that think that's Adam, and somehow he made that footage because
See the glitches?
It doesn't seem like Elvis, and I'm like, man, now you give me something else to think about. But for example, when you see the screen go like that, that's where they're looking at me. So let's go right here, and I'll show you a snippet from it, and then I'll show you something really wild.
Yeah. This is very basic, and we'll get through
See,
work.
there's your buddy Sis getting a cigarette.
Wind up doing this. You drink because you want to do it.
They flip back to him. There I am, and I'm backing away because I don't want anybody to accuse me of having bells and whistles.
We do 2 shows a lot of times, and we'll go upstairs and sing from daylight. Gospel song. How do you do that? Not too often. You're not going to have a night there. What does it do for you when you get into this? Is it like I think it more or less puts your mind at ease.
In that shot, I'm not even in there. So see, they really went out on a limb to prove and validate that point. There are no secrets. But if you're not part of the problem, then you're part of the solution. And I'm part of the solution. They'll show me one more time and then I'll cut it. He does have a big full lip. And there I am. See? Okay. So. Now here's what's a trick. Check this out. Okay. So, it was about 5 days ago now. And one of my super uber educated young clients said, "Hey, Suze."
Right, and this is a live stream
original footage because, you know,
from
I got
10
a
months
couple
ago.
people
We're
that
bringing
because
back
they
up
know
into
so
evidence.
much about the computer. Now they're freaked out, like acting like it's a bad thing, and I'm like, you don't get it. You have no clue of what's going on, levels and levels. levels above what you can even perceive. Everything is okay until I tell you it's not. And if I have to tell you it's not, I will. Oh, this takes so long. My computer's loaded up and full. I almost forgot what I was doing, but I know we're looking for that footage. You
What
can't
footage?
be lost if you have a mission.
Right, what are we looking for,
Hey,
Suze?
here's the morning matinee that had the big Elvis, you know, like Paul Bunyan statue on a roof of a burger dive. I don't even know. And I love this, look. This is what it looks like when you're trying to have a telepathic conversation with your friends.
Right.
That was fucking funny. Come on, Suze. How much shit can a girl live stream?
A lot.
I mean, do you know how much you work on getting the word out? Balls to the wall.
Yeah, but people are
Risking
still
your life.
harassing me after all this time. So
Do I get tired?
We're
Daggone
gonna-
Skippy.
we're gonna live stream a lot
But
today and
there's
tomorrow.
No more time to lose.
Get a lot of information
I'm
up
not
for everybody.
crying. I'm not saying anything about that yet.
This is a video that was never
Oh,
uploaded to YouTube.
Here we are.
All
I
right,
might have started gossiping or telling things I'm not ready to bring. Here.
good.
Okay. So, this is the original footage from the iPhone, right? And what you saw was, I think, about 4 minutes in on this one. So let me see if I can find it to show you the exact same thing. Then I'll show you what was on this phone, but not in the movie that's on YouTube. Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, we've
Go
seen
back
several
there.
of these now over the last 10 months. I know I have.
Really concentrated.
Yep. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So I'm real close to when it's gonna happen. So check this out. Let me open up the screen first so you can really see it.
His soul. You know, it's hard for an American to talk to people who understand. He understands soul better than we do. He really does. He sings, you know, from in here. That was his way of describing it. Had very limited English.
That flash means something's getting ready to happen.
Yeah. This is a very
There I
basic
am,
one.
getting that cigarette, remember?
Usually,
This version's, to me, a little more defined. This is my window in the stairwell going upstairs.
Let me show you right now. See it?
Watch the image. Okay, for real. When you watch the image and you see it bounce a little bit, you know that it's seeking and searching and looking, is what I've figured out and discerned and learned about through experience.
What does it do for you when you get into this? Is it like I think it more or less puts your mind at ease. It does mine.
I'm not in the room there.
Because you've been really concentrated and everybody's been working out. So these things we know, like old friends. It takes you down, yes. It takes you down for help. Otherwise, you go out here, you couldn't sleep for, there's nothing wrong with it. But if we ended on a real fast up-tempo song or something, we leave the studio, nobody can sleep for hours. When you leave the stage like a place like Vegas, you're really up, really fun stuff. It takes at least 4 or 5 hours to even begin.
And of course, there I am. And to get clear. Did you see it? Search and pulse.
Where the father got them, you know?
Okay, so here's what's a trip. Now you can go to YouTube and watch the video I made. You'll see 3 segments. Only one will have me in them. Look what's at the beginning of this.
The Blackman Brothers. The first time that I've ever seen them. I was running for the I just realized that they were available. And he formed a new quartet called Stamps. And I listened to some of their records. I was power. He did the same thing. We put them together. But each one of the guys individually are good. Oh, yeah, you notice they all do. See, we come from a different background. We come from like the West, the West Coast. You don't hear this so much. We don't hear this, so we see a bunch of guys, and it has a whole different kind of level of meaning to us, because it's just a part of our background. But like, everybody comes from the same background. Whereas that's as much to you guys as it is
Look at that clear shot. And there I go walking through the door. That was never on any other thing that I saw.
I can remember, like 2 years old, I grew up with this because my folks took me there, you know. When I got old enough, I started just singing in church. That's how you got into singing? That's one of the ways. But I like all type of music. When I was in high school, I had records about Mario Lanza and the Metropolitan Opera. I love music. The Spanish, like the Mexican flavor. So,
Sure you do, Sandro.
but this is so music clear. But this thing here, with the gospel thing, is just the gospel is.
See, I'm not even in the room. It's looking. See it focus?
It depends on music too, because there's a kind of, if you've seen Baptist choirs, there's a kind of intensity.
So that happens twice. And then, you know, shortly we get the other 4. So, there it all is, wrapped up in a nutshell. So, whoever I'm dealing with is cooler than whoever they're dealing with. You know, that's what we needed to bring forward. And I have a lot of hope, and I know that all my biorhythms and energies and all those things are being documented and recorded. So I'm groovy movie, guys, and I think I'm done for the night. I'm tired. Namaste, guys.
Okay, so I want to say one thing before I end this little short live stream. Now, we still have people that to this day are not acknowledging Adam Presley. They keep bringing back up Skutnik Michael, or Skutnik is now back on YouTube, and poof, 1,000 people plus are there watching the same old nonsense. This has nothing to do with Bob Joyce, nor does it have to do with Robert Joyce. Keep in mind, those are always 2 different people. This has to do with Elvis's genius and the legacy that is now taking back this man's kingdom. So say what you will at or Sue's World Emporium. So for now, peace, love, and light from the Big Yellow House on the 3rd Cosmic Ray. We'll have a big weekend.